Guys, the reason most founders struggle isn't a lack of ideas, available funding, or finding team members. The real problem, not having a repeatable execution model, which means you spend all your time reinventing the wheel in how to do things. You know the lean startup, but build, measure, learn won't save you if you don't have a structured set of processes in place. Harvard, MIT, McKinsey all agree that lean, non-hierarchical teams are the future of work. Yet founders keep hiring randomly, or worse, trying to do everything themselves. And that's why 97% of startups fail. Let me show you how to flip the script and unlock 3x to 10x productivity instantly. Investors understand this execution problem. That's why they reject ideas and demand traction first. But what if you flip the script? Instead of being idea first and trying to force traction, you start with a solid execution model first. That's exactly how my client Mark went from 18 months of investor rejection to raising $500,000 overnight, simply by showing that he had a repeatable execution system that made him investable. Now, most founders think in functional silos, sales, marketing, operations, without realizing their team structure is broken. Steve Blank, the father of custom development, said to avoid traditional structures until you found a repeatable, scalable business model, which today typically means hitting around $10 million in annual recurring revenue. I learned this the hard way. I co-founded a tech company raising $30 million, generated $30 million, but we still sold for under $30 million when it had the potential to be a unicorn because the execution model was fundamentally flawed. That's when I realized scaling without a defined execution structure is a death sentence. So what's the answer? I love Quentin Tarantino's metaphor about vision and execution. He says that as a visionary, you bring a 2D version of your business, but to make it real, you need a team to turn it into 3D. Most founders try to do everything themselves, and that's the biggest mistake. Instead, you need the team of 6 execution model, a simple, powerful way to structure your business and execute flawlessly. And it works even if you're solo, because you still need to know the 6 roles and 6 customer-centric processes that drive growth. Now, we've done the work for you, so you can implement this model overnight. This isn't a course, coaching, or expensive training. It's a plug-and-play execution model designed to immediately boost productivity 3x to 10x. Here's the key. Before you build an MVP, you need an MVM, a minimum viable execution model. Then, using our framework, you develop your MVP and execute at a high level of precision. On the next page, I'll break this all down step by step, plus you'll get 5 powerful execution upgrades you can apply immediately. Click below to see exactly how my client went from 18 months of investor rejection to raising $500,000 just by showing a new and different way to execute.